So it's Sunday at 1:50. My last video I loaded up my scone and chocolate milk, and now I've walked down to the 4th Street Bridge, which leads into downtown. So there's the flyover I told you about. This iron trestle bridge was an old wooden bridge, one of the first in the city. It's now called Reconciliation Bridge in the hopes of reconciliation with Indigenous people. Over there is the northbound going up Edmonton Tail Bridge, and also the bridge splits and goes east on Memorial. And then beyond that is the LRT bridge. So this is a Sunday afternoon. Ahead of me is the drop-in center. That's the building with the red brick arches, and then the 3rd floor that's kind of light brick, and then the 4th floor that's windows. There are some people in crisis all around that property, so I'm not interested in homeless porn, so I won't be filming people who are sick and in crisis, but I can just tell you there'll be people lying there in various states of subconscious, unconscious, stoned, fentanyl addicted, and I don't like to take their pictures, and they don't like it if someone is stupid enough to try and film them. So there'll be times when I drop my camera down as if I'm just holding my phone, and hope you'll understand why. Beyond there, you can't really see it too well, St. Patrick's Bridge, but I'll show you another time. There you can see a market cafe on a red brick warehouse building. Many people have tried to run restaurants there. You know, good location, edge of downtown, riverside. But I think partially the lack of parking and partially the rundown neighborhood makes it difficult. This is East Village. This area really got rejuvenated for the construction of those condos. There used to be an East Village Sales Center, which I think is closed now. I met a great young woman there named Linnea, who's now happily married with 2 children, and she was the sales center person there. She's also involved with Sled Island, the music festival that Luke supports. They support many music festivals. So yeah, it's kind of full circle in a way, or lots of interconnected circles here. Yeah, East Village Experience Center, you can see there's a black and white sign at ground level just through the overpasses. So that's where the city operated a facility partially to show the redevelopment they had done in East Village, that community revitalization levy based on property tax uplift I told you about. So half of it was that, and half of it was the developers of these condos showing scale models. I think Fram and Stalker and another company from Vancouver, in fact, that does a lot of Gastown and the Vancouver Harbor, False Creek developments. Those condo developers came in here big time. So you can see people in reflective vests. I think those are aid workers working. We're now approaching the area where I'm going to put my phone down because these are people in various states of crisis, and I don't want to do this to them. And my light is coming up. Let's see if the cars stop for me. Cars turn left here, and once the arrow stops, they still like to go through sometimes, so I have to pay attention. Restarting, that's okay. I'm gonna put my phone down now. So I just walked through an area with people lying on the sidewalk, open drug consumption, people handing each other while sitting squat in a circle, sharing the drug and the paraphernalia and the lighter to light it. Just right here. These poor people are just between weeks and months from death. When you see them standing bent over, hunched over, their faces are black, their hands are black from the smoke of the drugs, they're days from death. Now, this isn't where the program operates. I'm not really sure. These could be emergency exits of some sort. But yeah, they're marketing this clothing room. It might even be behind here, I'm not sure. This is part of the extended part of the building. And then I see active construction equipment here, plus parking. So I don't know. There's been talk about expanding the drop-in center for a while. You know, you can see the main building is designed for that. Whether this will be knocked down and there'll be a new building here, or that'll stay kind of as a pedestal or a connector, I'm not sure. There's Superstore East Village and the tower above it, and the other tower connected, and this is another pedestal connecting the building. Superstore is there, other retail, and I think a few professional centers are there as well too. Bow Valley College has a north and a south building you can see there. That's the south building with the light yellow kind of thing, and that's the north building, which is all cement. That twisty building is the Telus Sky building. There's that Bow building, and phone down again because there's summer. This place called Strip Joint used to be Booker's Barbecue Shack. I mean, had New Orleans, Louisiana kind of seafood there. Not now. And then in this condo tower right on the floodplain and very much dependent on flood mitigation, I think on the first floor it might still be there, or Guardian Law Group, where Jonathan Denny, former Justice Minister, operated a business. But it looks like it's for lease now, so either they moved or he realized it was difficult to operate a legal practice when you're facing all sorts of issues with the Law Society over ethics. So this looks like it's a storage yard for construction, maybe happening elsewhere. Land is cheap here, of course. An empty lot that's worth a lot of money. And that odd-looking brutalist architecture from the 60s is the Calgary Board of Education. I'm just going to put my phone down here. And that's the Harry Hayes building, the federal government building with the Canada on it. Delta Hotels, an old tiny apartment building with a very low floor pitch. So, and that's, I think, the Salvation Army in front of it. That's right, this used to be the YWCA, and it got torn down. And then that's affordable housing and emergency or short-term housing behind it on the other side. That way is our library. In front of it is the Alberta Justice building with a parkade. That used to be the remand center there, but it's moved to the Crowfoot area in the northwest. And I'm going to put my phone down because I'm going to respect people's privacy again.